Okay, so happy 14th anniversary to the Nintendo Wii. So right now I'm playing on a real Nintendo Wii, and should I mention standing because this this console need basically on the Wii most games you have to play standing up. I mean at least Nintendo first party games, but today we're going to cover three games that I think are two games are important and one game is just an extra. So the first thing we're going to cover is of course the pack-in title for the rest of the world, Wii Sports. Now for Japan it was Wii Play or Hajime no Wii as in known in Japan. So I'm gonna load up the USB loader GX. Now this is banned in New Super Mario Bros. Wii speedruns for some reason. Also emulators are banned. So the first game I want to cover is Wii Sports, also known as Sports Pack for Revolution. If you don't know what it is, Revolution was the code name for the Nintendo Wii. Now there's this is the pre-jacket thing, because later Wii Sports did get an update with the jacket. Now why are you playing in Japanese, you may ask? Actually, I was testing the system out because assessing if first-part Nintendo games on the Wii had any issues with text encoding. So we have several sports here. You can play boxing, which is the only sport that requires a nunchuck, golf, bowling, baseball, and tennis. I'm gonna play tennis, and there's only gotta play alone. So this is just my generic character. It looks kind of like me in real life. Now, you call it the Wii Remote Control in Japan, but we're going to play a best of 3. So, so a lot of the names are hold on. Oh, come on.
All.
Yeah. Gotta be careful about the walk.
15-30. All. 40-30. Game point. The front team wins.
Yeah, we win. Oh, they're serving now, so... Wow.
Team.
Alright, so they're serving and...
Love 30. Love 40. Break point. The front team wins.
Oh, I'm serving this time.
15 love.
Out.
30 love.
Wow, I was continuing serving the ball even after I failed. Oh, they failed?
40 love. Match point.
No, narration's still in English. Well, that was some nice moves, actually. Yeah, I won. Well, my score went up to 159, but that's tennis for you. You can play against yourself too, which I did as a child. Now, we have baseball, which is probably admittedly the longest game. Now, I prefer the Japanese, so I have to face against Kentaro. Okay.
Play ball.
Wow, damn,
Home run.
Oh yeah, I got a home run, yay! So basically, I do not want to break my televisions or my monitor. That's the thing. Cause a lot of people did break the TVs while playing the Wii.
Hit.
I got a single.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Huh.
Hit.
I got another single.
Out.
Ouch.
Foul ball.
I'm a little bit too fast.
Foul ball.
Got foul.
Foul ball.
How long do I have to do this?
Strike. Batter out.
Oh, of
Foul
course.
ball.
That was another foul.
Foul ball.
I hit at the wrong angle. Did my remote just disconnect? I swear, these
Home run.
Wii Remotes with Wii Motion Plus inside, they're unreliable. So I raked up 4 points. It's taking a while to reconnect. I got a double. Every time I use excessive movements on this Wii remote, it just shuts itself off. Like when I play baseball, it just. Now, admittedly, I did open it, so. Let's hit it more lightly. I got it now.
Change.
We gotta change places, so now I'm serving. So
Foul ball.
oh, I served a foul. Well, I'm gonna try to serve a curveball. Let's see, catch.
Hit.
Oh, you got a single. Now, by the way, I am planning another Nightcore mix in the near future. Although I did render one today, but the sound quality was trash on that render, so
Strike. Strike.
Alright.
Strike. Batter out.
Strikeout. Oh, he got a sort of foul. But he needs to get 3 strikes as pitcher. Oh, he's gonna get a home run. He's gonna get a home run. He's gonna get a home. Yeah, we got it.
Strike.
Remember Deflategate in the NFL?
Strike.
Alright, it's time to change.
Batter out. Change.
We're second inning. Now, baseball has like 9 innings or something, but they reduced it to 3 for quicker play. So, I got now. So every time I'm batting, hold on. What the?
Strike.
Jeez, I can't even reconnect to my Wii remote.
Strike.
You know what? This is so BS.
Strike.
I striked out because my Wii remote is refusing to connect. So this is so gold dookie. I had to perch the power on my Wii remote because those Wii remotes with the Motion Plus actually don't work well. It seriously lost the console. Like, seriously. It's not pairing. Oh, finally. Said to interrupt the baseball game because apparently that shit was too, like, broken. So now we're bowling, so it's a pretty relaxing game compared to baseball. I just hope my Wii remote doesn't disconnect. Because we got 6 pins, so you have to adjust. There's even like a tool-assisted speedrun of this game, of this Wii Sports, but oh wow, I got a spare.
Great shot.
I'm sorry I had to cut the baseball game short because my Wii remote ultimately failed to restart on time for this. Alright, so you don't see this. I used to do that all the time, but now I can't do it because it really hurts my arms. So yeah, I almost got a strike. Come on, it shouldn't be too hard on a Wii remote because. Wow, I got 9 pins. This pin really doesn't want me to. Now,
Nice
I wish I could continue to go bowling, but there's the pandemic and stuff. I wish I had Wii Sports. We still will wait. This is a great way to enjoy bowling. Alright, so.
Nice spare.
This is my second spare. Actually, if I knew my ball's gone curve, I would have moved it to the like
Nice spare.
spares back to back. Now we have to. Now this is more guaranteed to give you a strike. Position right here. Yup.
Nice throw.
I actually saw a meme that said "nice cock." That was pretty classic. Now, I was right about that position. My bowling instructor taught me that. I used to be in the bowling team, but I quit because it was too competitive for the sport. So, I played this game the most when I was younger.
Nice spare.
Again, this game is quick, so I rolled slow this time, but alright, so I got 8 pins. Now I have to adjust my angle accordingly. It's technically cheating.
Nice spare.
Now, in a total speedrun of this of this Wii Sports sport, some
Nice
people
throw.
are able to like the last one is we can break up some bonus points. You can get 3 strikes in a row in this, and like in baseball where it'll penalize you, here it'll reward you. So this is actually a pretty tough one. So what you need to do is get to knock this pin next to that pin, and you can still get a chance for a spare like this.
Great shot.
And this is the last frame. You could technically get a strike here, so alright, so you got 9 pins. The game is finished. So that's actually did a pretty good job. But baseball, unfortunately, we're gonna play golf. This is probably the most speedrun category in Wii Sports. So we're just going to make it quick and make it use a beginner course. We could do the since I'm still kind of back Wii golf after all these years. So you have to hold it like this. You gotta be careful of the. Don't go too hard, or else the power is going to like skew to the left or right. Look, you can hold A to. Actually, that was a little bit hard. I tended to do that as in elementary school. I tend to do it again now. We have 105 yards left. Now, interestingly, they didn't use the metric system for this sport in Wii Sports. And this is actually the most common sport where people break their TVs. I hope I don't break my 2017 LG Gram 4K TV. And thankfully, I'm using a HDMI adapter. Now, people should.
Nice on.
That was a cut. So, just have to do like pawn. Oh wait, there's always a Alright, so he has 1.9 meters. So when you get really close, you start using the metric system. Now you give up after 9 tries. Double bogey. Yeah, that's not a really good score, but you know, a low score is actually better in golf. Few meters. Alright, so my Wii remote's disconnected again. And they keep going, oh, but it's low battery or something. No, seriously, it's not low battery. It's just a really poor connection between these two batteries. I'm using Duracell batteries, but these batteries are kind of crap. I mean, the Energizers are made in Singapore, but Duracells are made in China. You know the rest. Plus, I had to swap batteries from another remote. I'll possibly use my Xbox One controller. I'll do my Xbox One controller because, not the one I'm currently using. Previously, I was using a black Xbox One controller. Now I'm using a red one to make it look more Mario-like. Okay, so I changed the batteries. Now, people said that the Xbox Series X is still using batteries, and it was a step backwards or something, but oh wow, even these batteries are no Still no good for the Wii remote. This Wii remote's actually very unreliable. So I think I'm gonna have to cut the Wii Sports segment short due to the issues I have with the Wii remote. Somehow, hold on. I probably going to get one that's. Oh, there we go. Now it's. I'll put the DualSense in my Xbox One controller. That took a while, but. And there's also the standalone Wii Motion Plus. Although in the North American versions they use feet, and in the alright, so we only have 1 meter or about 3 feet. I did get European using the metric system. I did a little bit better this time, but this is the last hole. If you want to get a good score, which is hard, you have to be 5. You have to get 5 of them. So don't hit your ball in the water, or else you get penalized. So we're in the rough grass. I wonder if there's any Pokemon in there. By the way, Pokemon Sun and Moon turned 4 years old a few days ago. Now I don't have that much gripes against Alola than Kalos. But speaking of Kalos, and 2013, on November 22nd, I have to cover a really sensitive topic on the stream. And also, I'm not sure if it's even possible to cover it on stream because of YouTube's new community guidelines. They keep changing it every year. But they probably made it more strict because of the social justice stuff that's been going on this year. Oh, that was a little bit too hard. I'm 16 meters away. This is kind of a shame. Actually, I think now I probably won't be doing boxing. This is actually pretty poor. I got a double bogey. So this concludes golf. So I could do a little bit better with a better Wii remote, but this is it for the, oh my god. This is probably it for the Wii, Sports arc. Because the next few games I'm going to play are not going to be motion-based. Now, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, though it is a platforming game, is motion-based, and I just don't like it. So, we're just going to cover the Mii challenge, how you can register a Mii to your Wii remote, but my batteries keep running low for apparently no good reason. So this is the only Mii I have on here, so you click here. This is actually removed in the Wii U version, so you can store your Mii on here, and click save and play. Be careful, because if the battery disconnects, now I'm actually going to import my Mii from my childhood. It's just as simple as that. We just have to wait. Alright, that's my Mii when I grew up. By the way, my name is Lucas. My real name is Mike. So, now, the Wii also had something known as Wii Virtual Console. But since I don't have a lot of games installed on Wii Virtual Console, except for Ocarina of Time, I also covered Space Harrier already, so there's also Super Mario 64, but I think I covered that game enough in this, I could do Moonwalker, but it'll get me copyrighted. Mario Kart 64, I haven't covered this game yet, but I have the Japanese and the North American versions. Alright, so we're going to play the North American version, because undeniably the voice acting in the North American version is better than in the Japanese version. So I don't understand why it was delayed in Europe. Alright, so we have to wait for it to open up, which this remote is so unreliable. Let's try something else. Oh wait, hold on. Let's plug this in, and I'll just wait. Please wait. I'm going to adjust the screen. So okay, so. Yeah, okay, so this is actually the Mario Kart 64 for the Wii Virtual Console. Now, right off the bat, you have to realize that you cannot use the Ghost data. So we're going to play some Mario Grand Prix 50cc. Now, there are a bunch of videos about differences in Mario Kart 64, both from Japan and the West, but we're going to play as Mario. Now, the narrator in the Mario Kart 64 Japanese version, now, there's another big change. Like, for example, in Luigi Raceway, the 64 ball is actually blue instead of orange, because if it was orange, there would be a lawsuit with 76, the gas station company. So we're just gonna start the game. Yes, it could actually use a real N64 control on this, but you know, I know I can do a little bit better. So. Now the L buttons map to CL and CR buttons, and the C buttons map to the L button. Which is really interesting because if you do jet games like GoldenEye 007, then now I get myself. Alright, so we just said Mamma Mia. If I use it to pull ahead, so. You know it's the blue ball, right? I almost won now. Now, the soundtrack for this game is not cheap. I'd say it's actually on a pretty expensive end, because you can find it for like $800, $500, $600 online, and still not be in the condition you want it to be. So I think you have to pay at least $1,000 for this CD. But again, you have other places like some sort of download site on the internet. Now, the Mamma Mia in this game was also used in Super Mario Sunshine. How do I know? I played the game enough. Now, there are like 6 different voice actors in the Japanese version, but there are only like 3 different voice actors in the North American version. So the only one that persisted was Charles Martinet. The other 6 I haven't heard of. Were not in the North. Other 5 were not in the North American version. I would say spun out to first place. Yeah, but the L button's kind of sticky on my classic controller. I'm not sure what the middle does. I saw accessories, but probably they're on clearance bins now or something. Or was it a few years ago? So now I'm going to do Moo Moo Falls. Koopa Beach is actually the hardest track on this. in Japan it's called Momo. Because it sounds how makes in Japanese it's different. So I'm partially invincible and at the shells. Now, unfortunately, the official Mario Kart 64 soundtrack CD, you literally have to use something known as okay, so I was supposed to shoot backwards, but I accidentally shot forward. So he just like behind my tail. I spun her out. Don't worry, after this segment, we're going to be playing a surprise game. Now, I do have some news bad news to share with you. Only 900 Americans were admitted into Japan in October 2020, compared to like 200,000 or something. It's probably because of the coronavirus. Now, I might be the only generation that will be able to keep this experience alive. Kids never know that they got to place remote. You got to deal with the sensor bar or something. And I know the sensor bar was tied to the console or the data connection to the console, but nope. Once I bought a Dolphin USB sensor bar, I learned that the infrared the sensor bar port on the Wii actually uses the power line, so you could actually use a USB sensor bar, not plugged into your Wii. It could be plugged in to your ISP provided modem. You could still get sensor bar capability. Now, this is actually the hardest course in the because of the obstacles. I think it's really easy to spin out in this course, even as Mario. That's really tail usually. So, he's just ahead of me, I know what to do. Gotta be careful around here. Now the filter is darker in this version because I heard that not long after this game came out, there was a Pokemon episode that was banned because of seizure accident that happened that was essentially Porygon. It was actually Pikachu's fault that the seizure happened, but I heard that this was actually on like early morning news in the US, and they said it was a cartoon or something. But little did people know that a year later, Pokemon would actually be released in the US. But wait, I got crushed. Did I crush Pokemon? Okay, I was ground parties. Now I have Toad, which is voiced by Isaac Marshall. Now it's voiced by someone else, but I heard that a Japanese voice actor voiced Toad in Mario Kart 64. Wesley Swan also voiced Peach in both Mario Kart 64 and Super Mario 64. At least starting in the US for Mario Kart 64. Super Mario 64. Now, Wesley Swan also worked as a localization member because back then resources toward Japanese were really limited due to the fact that first of all, the computer support for Japanese versus English is actually much different because thing was, when the NEC98 was developed, it used the kanji on a chip. Meanwhile, IBM promoted their versions of Windows with IBM with the font stored on the hard drive or something. But even then, the North American versions couldn't use Japanese, or the Western versions can't use Japanese until Windows XP. Maybe with Windows NT might be Hymentum. Who are you again? I shouldn't have said that, honestly. But I'm gonna tell you, Operation Lifesaver does not condone the activities that I'm about to do here. So, yup, and that is running a railroad crossing signal. It's actually very dangerous, don't do it. At least the CPUs are smart to this approach. This does feel like a Western. I'm not sure if any of Nintendo's members went to like the US for studying the environment there or something. I mean, back then it was much harder to go to Japan. I mean, even the visa requirement was lifted for Americans in the 1990s. It was reinstated this year because of the coronavirus. Because those short-term travel is possible. Like this book, Operation Lifesaver. I really hope they don't take down this video because now there are two characters on my tail. I just need to. I already have a shell shield. Oh, I messed up Peach. Then I could even use the train tracks to advance in the stage, but it's extremely dangerous. In Mario Kart 7, you can't use the train tracks because it's too dangerous. You can only shoot forward, like, seriously. Oh, wait until I get this. Oh, that was pretty quiet. Oh, there's someone's catching up with me. I can't see who it is, but yeah, it's Peach. She didn't really get affected by the I have to get rid of those big iron boxes because if I didn't hit Peach, I gotta be careful with that banana here. And here. Yep. Just boost to the end. Okay, so you got easy first place on all 4 tracks. So my score would be a 36 out of 36, which is a perfect score. So oh, that was a pretty good game, but now we have to go to the third part of the stream. Now this is a surprise part because let's stretch the screen, and that should reset us to the widescreen position. Now, I'm just gonna. Sakura Wars 5 did get ported to the Wii in North America. It was also available on the PS2, but the Wii had the largest install base in 2010. So many people moved on to the PlayStation 3. And PlayStation 3 models stopped having PS2 backwards compatibility. So we're gonna play. Actually, it's this one. Now I wish I could go to Japan this year, but of course there's the virus and stuff. Okay, so they're showing a Wii remote too. But surprisingly, this part is in full screen. I'm not sure why Taito wasn't able to make it widescreen or something. So actually, hold on, the game might be running at 480i. Wait, let me restart the game with the 480p video mode. Sorry. I'm sorry if I hurt your ears, so I have to go back. I didn't know this game ran at 480i, so consequently, I have to force resolution. Because unfortunately, Ogal cannot handle 480i really well, so you have to try something like 480p or something. 480p is the minimum on the airways resolutions just don't work that well, so you have to go to here. Before we start, we have to change the game mode settings. So you change the video mode to NTSC 480p. I don't know why I'm bleeding. Okay, so now if we start up the game, it is in 480p. You have to force it in the thing because wait, it's still 480i? Wait, but didn't I just force you to use 480p? I think I might have to cut the stream short because I literally asked to use 480p, but it's still playing in 480i. So, wait. I just need to make sure it runs at 480p. So, this is my last attempt. .40p. Let's just sneak video patch. Not sure what the rest of it does, but I'll try it for NTSC 480p, patch country strings on, Japanese, and sneak video patch. We'll see how well we are doing. But literally, and my Wii Spirit fires when the control stick. Okay, this should work. .40i again. I'm sorry, but this stream will have to be cut short because of because I don't want to show off this game, but this game is still running at 480i. I mean, if you play on the Wii, you might have better luck, so that's it for this stream. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again on, was it Saturday? I'll see you again on Saturday when the Super Famicom